But Donald Trump came out and supported the bill and said Mike Johnson did a great job and said it's great. And you know why he supported it? Because they framed, I don't know if you saw this, but they framed the Ukraine aid as a loan. And so Donald Trump was like, yeah, that's great. This time it's a loan. They've given us enough gifts. Now it's a loan. And he went on again about how the other European countries need to contribute more to Ukraine. And I just like, okay, so first of all, on the fact that it's a loan and not a gift, they call it a loan with no enforcement mechanism or no date that the money's due back by and no interest. So first of all, an interest-free loan is by definition a gift. It's a gift to just give someone money that they have to pay back with no interest, but they don't even have to pay it back. It's just another gift. But they changed one word, and that was good enough to trick Donald Trump. That's who we've got as our guy who's going to save the republic. Is a guy who will just on a dime flip. And then the other thing, and Donald Trump's always done this, and dude, he does it all the time because he's so fucking slippery, and he's just such an ignoramus, and just doesn't really know anything or have any principles. So he always plays every side of an issue. So he's always been saying, all we should be doing is negotiating a peace. I want the war to end. I want to, you know what I mean? Like, I want the war to end, and I'll negotiate an end to the war. But then he also says out of the other side of his mouth that the other European countries should be paying more. And you're kind of like, well, which one is it here, sir? Are you trying to just fund the continuation of this war, but you want less American dollars and more European dollars going to do it? Or are you trying to end the thing? And of course, as always with Donald Trump, when he's speaking out of both sides of his mouth, he'll ultimately land on the wrong answer. So now Donald Trump has endorsed sending this money to Ukraine. And of course, he supports sending the money to Israel. And of course, he supports sending the money to Taiwan because he's got to be the biggest China hawk and the biggest Israel, just cum guzzler. So fucking that's who we've got. That's Donald Trump. And then it's like, and then people will go like, well, why can't you just get behind Trump? It's like, because fuck him. That's why. Because he's just so awful on all of these things. And like, I just can't take the goddamn excuses that his supporters make for him anymore. It's just like too much. Like, come on. The one thing that he was like rhetorically good on through this campaign, and he just fucking did what he always does. And they're always, all the Trumpsters are always like, oh no, but this time when he gets in there, it's going to be different. It's like, how many times does he need to prove to you that it's not? Isn't this just proof of that? Like, no, it's not going to be different this time when he gets in there. He's going to once again compromise or get tricked, as somehow Trump supporters will use that as if that gets him off the hook. Like, he was lied to. He was tricked. Okay. Well, how many times can you get tricked before you're like, okay, then you can't do the job? This is pretty easy to not get tricked on. Stop supporting foreign wars that we don't need to be involved in.